Hi, I'm Michael from Two Can Play That Game, and I'm a gameaholic. It's been... sorry. You're watching Dad v's Daughter, creator of fantastic board game playthrough videos.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the daughter.
And today we are playing one of my favorite games.
And one of my favorite expansions.
Yes. Marvel Legendary.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, this is an expansion I've actually played once before. But if you follow us on Facebook, you probably saw a couple weeks ago, I think, we actually did kind of an unboxing to show off the cards and such. So you've not actually played the Guardians set yet.
No, but I just know it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I love the Guardians.
So yeah, Megan's got her Guardian shirt on. She's got her little baby Groot.
Got a little
Nebula up there. And why do you like Nebula?
Because Karen Gillan.
Yeah.
I love Karen Gillan.
And we just saw the movie, this Volume 2.
Awesome.
We did like it a lot. Although I think the music in the first movie was better. But
still good.
This was still a good movie. I think if you like the first movie, you're going to like this one. But let's see how we like this expansion.
All right.
You know, I can't wait to say, I am Groot. So we're not really going to talk about how to play the game too much because we've already done a video on this. So
and it's pretty much self-explanatory once you watch us play it.
Yeah, so if you have not watched our playthrough of the base game of Marvel Legendary, you might want to check that out first. So we'll wait.
And now we're back.
Okay, so we are going to be playing with, obviously, the Guardians of the Galaxy expansion. Now, this has all 5 members of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
Do you think everybody knows who they are?
I'm assuming with all the previews and trailers and all going around, you should. But in case you don't, we have the legendary outlaw Star-Lord.
Who is played by Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. I like Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
We also have Gamora, and we have Rocket Raccoon, Drax the Destroyer, and
I am Groot.
Yes, we have Groot.
We have Groot. He's my favorite.
And we have the unofficial Guardian, Nebula, right there.
Yeah, well,
she's only on one card.
And she's a villain in that.
Yes.
So we are going to be going up against today's mastermind. And I got to tell you, we've actually played against him twice now.
He's hard.
And we have not even hit him. He's so hard. He is Thanos. So you can see he has a power of 24 to start with.
It's pretty bad.
But every time that he gets a shard, he gets to add 1 to his power. But for each of the Infinity Stones that we have down that we can control, then we actually subtract 2 for each one of those from his power.
Which kind of helps. And let's talk about those shards, because that is something that comes with the Guardians of the Galaxy expansion pack here.
Yes. So basically the shards are like pieces of the Infinity Stone. We actually, based on the scheme that we are playing, we start with how many shards?
For this one, it is 30. So this one is Unite the Shards. So you have 30 shards in the supply. The twist equal the number of players plus 5. So we'll have 7 scheme twist in our villain deck. And the twist is every time we draw one of those, we put it next to the scheme. And then for each twist in that stack, when we've drawn that card, the mastermind gains a shard. So that just ups Thanos' ability. And during our turn, any number of times, we can spend 2 money to gain one of those mastermind shards. And evil wins if they have 10 shards when there are no more shards in the supply.
And that's when the mastermind has 10 shards.
Yeah, when Thanos does.
Yeah, so let's talk about Thanos for a minute. Here, we'll show his card again. He actually, he has, when his Master Strike comes out, whoops, sorry. Okay, there we're good. Each player reveals their hand and puts one of their non-gray heroes next to Thanos in a bound souls pile.
That sucks early on.
Yes, because basically what he does is he's taking one of the heroes that we had to spend our good, hard-earned money on, basically, to get, and we've lost that person. And the fact that he's a 24 plus,
he's hard.
He's really hard to hit, and when he takes away our good characters, our guardians, that really hurts us. So like I said, we have already played this twice. We have not even hit him. We've lost horribly. So
Yes.
I'm hoping that this playthrough actually makes it a little bit better. I don't have high hopes, though.
If we can at least do some better progress, that would be a good start.
Yeah, so
It is very difficult.
So let's talk a little bit about what comes with the Guardians besides what we've already talked to you about. So the shards. So the shards we are going to be able to use when we have those as a +1 to our fight.
Some cards allow them to use them as money. All depends.
And the villains, when they come out, sometimes we have to put shards on villains, and that adds to their fight too. So that's never a good thing. We also have artifacts, and artifacts are cards that are actually going to stay out in front of us the entire time. Unless there's something that comes up and says you got to discard them.
And they're normally a color of one of the Infinity Stones that will come up on the villain row. So then once we defeat them, they go into our discard pile. Then once we draw them up, we can have them out as an artifact.
Right, and they give us some good things. Like I know, like one of the Star-Lords, he gives us a shard every turn, once a turn. We've got, I think one of the Gamoras gives us two
shards.
Was it 2 shards? There's something
shards,
that gives us more recruit. Some lets us draw a card. So it's usually always good stuff. And then we have, like I said, the Infinity Stones. Once we get those, that's going to help us defeat Thanos. So we have already built the decks up. We have all of our hero decks and the villain decks shuffled. We have our bystander face down because we're actually using the special bystanders as well.
That way we don't like to know if we have a special one coming up.
Right. So we draw 6 cards. Villains come out in the city. We recruit heroes in our HQ. That's pretty much the game. Like I said, if you need a refresher, go watch our original Village. Go watch our original video. But I think we're ready to go. So let's shuffle our starting decks and play. Okay, Megan is going to go first, shock of shocks.
Yeah.
But remember, this is a cooperative game, so we're playing together.
Okay, so our first villain card is the Soul Gem, which is the green one. So the ambush effect, Soul Gem gains a shard for each villain in the city.
Hey, guess what? We got no villains.
Well, would that count himself as being a villain in the city?
Well, yeah, it would.
So that's at least 1. That's not too bad. So that makes him a 7.
Yep.
Alright, well, I really don't have anything because it's starting hand, so I've got 3 fight, which does absolutely nothing. And I have 3 for recruit, which I really don't want that Gamora. And everything else is higher. I think I'll go ahead and take a Maria Hill, just so I can get some extra recruit next time.
Alright, so
Your card is a Scheme Twist already. Good job.
Right. So during the Scheme Twist, this goes underneath our scheme here.
Yep.
And for the number of Scheme Twists that we have, Thanos is going to get an Infinity Stone, or he's going to get a shard.
He's going to get a shard.
So, yeah.
But keep in mind that special rule, so you can
Yes.
use 2 recruit to take one of his shards.
Yes, we need to do that. So I have 4 recruit and 2 fight. So with the 4 recruit, I'm actually going to take the Star-Lord because he's an artifact. So once per turn, I can get a shard. So that goes into my discard pile. 2 fight, I cannot do anything. So
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Well, that's great. Our next card is another Scheme Twist. Did you shuffle?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
So he's going to get
gets
2 more.
Alright. Go ahead and put those over there with him. See, I have 1 fight, which is really great. And I have 5 recruit. I'm going to go ahead and take this Drax for 3.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And then for 2, I'm going to go ahead and take one of his shards.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Because I don't want him to get too powerful.
Okay.
Go ahead and refill that. And, okay, are you sure you shuffled?
I'm sure I shuffled.
You did a rubbish job at that.
Rubbish?
Rubbish.
So 3.
It's 3.
Wow. You might be spending a lot of things just
Recruit.
to get rid of that.
Yeah. I'm tempted to see if this next card is a Scheme Twist as well,
It
because
shouldn't be. I did shuffle.
I don't know.
Okay, so I've got 4 recruit and 2 fight. I can take a Groot. because he's got some fight to him. So I think I'm going to take him for 4, and the other 2 fight that I have will fizzle.
Okay.
So we need to replace.
Alright.
There.
Well, it's not a Scheme Twist, but it's a Master Strike.
Okay.
Which sucks for me.
Oh no.
Yep.
So
Because that means Drax is going to go away because it's a non-gray hero. Goes to the Bound Souls.
well,
So
let's see what I've got here.
here's Drax.
There goes the Groot I just bought.
Yep, that sucks.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, that does.
Anyway, I have 5 recruit. So actually, I'm going to go ahead. Let's see what this is. Ooh, he's an artifact, this Drax. So I'm going to take him for 3, and for another 2, I'm going to take a shard.
Okay.
I do not want him to keep getting a lot of those.
Yeah, I got a Gamora.
You have Supremor. So his ambush is Supremor and the Mastermind each gain a shard. So there's that for him, and that for him.
Okay. What do we got? We got the Gamora that gives shards.
Yeah,
Plus
that's
we
a
got
good
this
one.
rocket.
You like our rocket, I think.
He's an artifact. Whenever a Master Strike or a Villain Ambush ability is completed, I can gain a shard. He doesn't offer much fight, so I'm not really wild about him.
He's an artifact, though.
He is an artifact. You know, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to spend 3 recruit, and I'm going to take that Gamora.
Yeah.
And then I've got 1 recruit and 1 fight, which won't do
Nothing.
me a bit of good. So
Alright.
moving on.
Next one is our Savage Land Mutants. That was the henchman group that we decided because we couldn't really find anything that really fit Guardian-esque.
Yeah.
So I have 3 fight and 4 recruit. So might as well go ahead and just get rid of these guys because.
Yeah, because he's going to allow you to draw an extra card at the end of the
Yep.
round.
So there's my 3 fight. I have 4 recruit. Let's see, what does this Groot do? That's Trigger Happy Rocket. It's got Groot on it.
Yeah, I think I like that one.
I'm gonna do that. He has 2 fight and he gains another shard if you play another hero with him. So that was my 4 recruit. That's that. Your card.
And remember, you get to draw an extra card.
Yes, you have another Savage Land Mutant.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play my my Element Gun Star-Lord, and since he's an artifact, once per turn I can gain a shard. So I will gain that shard. And actually, I don't want to put those shards right up here so I know. And then
Don't forget about him.
I have 3 fight, so I will beat these Savage Land Mutants, and that'll allow me to draw an extra card. And then I have 2 recruit, so I don't really want that Gamora, so I'm going to take a shard.
Yep.
And that is my turn. I'll draw 6 cards up.
You did not do
Or 7.
a really good job of shuffling.
What we got?
Another
Another
Scheme
one.
Twist, so that's great. That's 4.
And there's only 7.
Okay.
So it gets 4
I'm
more.
gonna make some change.
So yeah, he's only 2 away from beating us.
And how long have we been playing this game?
Yeah, just a couple minutes.
Yikes. Okay, well, I have 2 fight, which isn't going to do any good. So I'm going to go ahead and just take one of his shards.
So I have 7 cards I drew. Thanks to
And
those.
I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. What's this Star-Lord do? He's an artifact. You can draw a card. Or, what is this? I think I like this Drax. He's 4 fight. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use that.
Yeah, that's a fight.
Yep.
Ooh. The Green Drax. He's an artifact, and he once per turn you get +1 fight. That's not bad to have.
Your card is the Reality Gem, so it's the yellow Affinity Stone. The Reality Gem gains a shard for each Infinity Gem villain card in the city and or the escape pile.
Well,
so
there's
we could do
nothing in the
or
escape.
in the escape pile, so that's nothing. So we're fine. So he's
No, it's both.
and or.
And
And
yeah.
slash or.
Well, no, it's not. We
That's
have
what
to
it
do.
says on the card.
Yeah, I know. That's yeah. You
That's
gotta,
confusing text because if I was playing that, I wouldn't put a thing there.
but is it 1 for each shard? You said.
One
Or
for each.
For each. So you
Ugh.
need that one on that.
I
Yeah.
like my ruling of that. Can we just house rule that?
Yeah, I don't. We could, but what fun would that be? All right,
It would
so
make the game easier for us instead of losing in 2 minutes.
here is. I'm going to use 3 recruit, and I'm going to take that Drax. And then for 2 recruit, I am going to take a shard
Yes.
from him, and that leaves me with 2 fight that does absolutely nothing.
Okay. Mine is a bystander, so that's okay. That just goes here. So a gem has a bystander. It seems a little odd. Let's see. I have.
Oh shoot! I should have done my Star-Lord that
Ooh.
turn.
Okay.
No, I forgot.
Okay.
So.
All right. I have 4 fight because of Rocket, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out this guy because he's 4.
So when you defeat a villain that has an infinity shard on him,
You only get 1.
you only get 1. The rest actually go back to the supply, which
Yep.
in this case he only had 1 anyway.
And then I have 3 recruit. I think I'm gonna go ahead and snag that Gamora because she lets us have 2 shards.
Yep.
So we'll do that. Your card. I don't like.
No.
I don't like how you shuffled this.
I lose my Gamora, the only one I
I
have.
gotta shuffle, so go ahead. I'll put mine in a minute.
Oh man, that's bad.
Oh, that was the card I just bought. Hopefully, I don't get that.
So
2, 3,
I've
4,
got
5, 6.
3 recruit, and I think I'm gonna buy this Groot. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that
I
Groot.
gotta turn in that Drax because I'm not losing that other Gamora.
And I got 2 fight that does actually. Shoot, I can't beat him anyway because that would only give me 5. So, yep.
Okay. The next card here is the Power Gem, the red gem. So as ambush, as you gain the Power Gem gains a shard.
I forgot to gain a shard again.
Dang it! Just take it. I swear. Like,
All right, I'll
just
take
do
it
it. You
this
forgot twice. It's a mercy thing. See, that's why you should move it over closer to you. Then maybe you should like remember it. Anywho, the Power Gem gains a shard for each Master Strike in the KO pile, and or a stack next to the Mastermind. So he gets 2 shards on him. So that makes him a 9. Okay, so Gamora here lets me gain 2 shards. So I'm just gonna make some change here. So we'll do that. Take that 5. I have 1 fight, which does a really good job there. But I do have these shards. So I think I should probably use them. So it'd be 5, 6, 7.
Well, 7, you could actually take that.
I could take this one too, but which has the better artifact ability? Whenever you defeat a villain, put a shard on your soul gem from the supply. Once per turn, you get +1 equal to the number of shards on the gem. Or this one is, before you play a card from the villain deck, you may first reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it is not a scheme twist, you may put it on the bottom of the deck. I don't like that, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the soul gem. So turn those in. I get to get that shard back. That goes in my discard. And then I have 3 recruit, which isn't going to do me anything, so I'll spend 2, fizzle the other one, take that from him.
Yep.
So
Alright.
your card's a lovely Master Strike.
Well,
I
thankfully
don't
I
like
do.
this.
All I have are gray.
6. Which one do I want to give up?
None.
Rocket, you can go away. You trash panda.
There is one of his tactics that allow you to get one of these back. But, okay, so I am
The
going
trash
to
panda goes in the
take
trash.
my shard while I remember.
Mm-hmm.
So actually that gives me 5. So I've got 4 recruit. That's the duplicate.
Ooh, that's a good one.
This is the duplicate.
Yeah, you should try to get that and then get this. Because that's a really good one to have for the duplicate.
Alright, so I'm going to take that Star-Lord because Megan told me to.
Yes.
And then I have 2 fights, and I have 5 shards, which would be 7. So I think
You can,
what I'm going to do,
that.
yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I will use all of my
you
shards,
get 1 back, so, and you get a bystander.
and I get a bystander, so that'll give
There we
me.
go. That cleaned up the city a little bit.
So
That helps.
that goes there, that goes in my discard, and those go in my discard, and I will draw up.
Can we just call this city Xandar?
Sure.
Can that be the name of our city? Stop it. I don't like this. Because you got that last time as well. So guess what? I have to lose my Drax now. And that was a good Drax, because I could have done some damage. So now
Well,
that left me with
I'm going to
absolutely
I'll
nothing.
lose my Drax as well.
Yeah, but he was a 4 fight.
Oh, I know.
1 fight now. That does just great. So I have 3 recruit.
Hey, you could get this
Yeah,
Drax.
yeah.
Ooh, I am Groot.
That is the I Am Groot card.
That is the I am Groot.
Alright, your card is fine. Shatteraxe. So That is a fight ability, so once you fight them, we will take care of that ability there.
So no ambush.
No ambush.
All right, so Star-Lord will get a shard because I remembered. And then I will play my Surviving Sprig Groot, which says when you draw a new hand of cards at the end of your turn, draw an extra card. And he's worth 1 fight, and I have another fight. So I have 2 fights. I could go to 4, but that's not going to get me anything. I have 3 money. I can't actually buy anything there. I don't want to buy a Maria.
Take a shard.
So I'm going to take a shard, so let's do some change here.
4.
Oops.
And then take 1 for yourself.
There's mine.
Awesome. Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright, we've got a bystander, so that's good.
There are only 2 bystanders in the deck. Yeah.
So, okay.
Because that's what the little chart tells us.
Ah, nice. Okay, so I have 2 fight, which isn't going to do me any good because I only have 2 shards to make that a 4. But I have 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. Do I want this? Whenever a Master Strike or Villain Ambush ability is completed, you may gain a shard. It doesn't really gain me anything. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do 4 out of my 5 and take 2 shards. I do not want him to keep getting more. Alright, your card is Savage Land Mutant, which hopefully you can knock out.
Okay, well, I'll remember my Star-Lord and take a shard. And then I have my other Star-Lord artifact there, which basically says, choose an artifact any player controls with once per turn ability, play a copy of one of those abilities. So
take another shard.
I am going to take another shard.
Woohoo.
So that puts me up to 5 shards. I do actually have 2 other fight.
Get the power gem.
So that would be
7. Oh no,
No, he's
7, 8,
9.
9. Crap.
Yeah.
Well, you can take the Shatter Axe because that's helpful.
Well, what's his fight ability on his again?
Once you play a shard on each hero in the HQ, when a player gains that hero, they gain a shard. Okay.
So I get 2. I'm going to use one of my shards, and I'm going to kill him. So I can draw an extra card.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I have 4 recruit.
Ooh, you can get.
And that's not an artifact.
I don't think it's that good of an ability.
No, I don't either. So I'm going to take these 2 from him.
Alright. Next card for me is the Mind Gem. The ambush here is gain a shard for each scheme twist in the KO pile or stack next to the scheme. So that's 4. Okay. Make change, please, because I need 4 gems.
Oh.
So take a 5er. There we go. So that's up to 10, that one. Yikes. Gamora, though, lets me gain 2 shards, so that's a little bit of a bonus. And I have 2 fight. So it'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm 1 shy from that. 2, let's go ahead and take the Shatter Axe, though. So I will spend 3 of my shards and my 2 fight. Get that, and so when we do this, put a shard on each hero in HQ. Okay, so once we take a card, we get a shard. And I have 3 recruit, which I do not want to use. There's nothing to get, so fizzle that for me.
Okay.
Your card is a Scheme Twist.
Oh, so that's going to be 5.
I don't have a way to make change. But it's 5, so it's fine. I was just thinking we needed more, and I was like, wait a minute.
What I'm going to do is I am going to, my reality gem says I can look at the top card, and I can place it on the bottom if it's not a scheme twist. It's not. I think we'll go ahead and let him go into the city.
Okay, that's fine.
So
scoot him over.
Down.
Well, that one wouldn't move. There was nothing here to push it, so like that. So it's ambush here. This looks like a jacked up Daredevil.
It does kind of look Daredevil.
I've met Daredevil. He's really nice.
I know you have. Charlie
Cox. His ambush is each player may draw a card, and he gains a shard for each card drawn this way. So if you want him to become 7, you can draw cards or not.
You know what? No.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
So
That's fine.
let's go ahead and let's play. He's a 9 and he's an 8. So I have 2 fight, and I'm going to use my 6 shards, and I'm going to take him out.
Okay, so you get
And
one of those.
I get 1.
Yep.
That actually will stay at 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's going to go into my discard pile. I didn't get my shards, did I?
You did not.
So my Star-Lord will get me 1.
Yep.
My other Star-Lord will copy it and get me another.
There we go.
And then I have 4 recruit.
You should take.
Yeah, I'll take. I get to only take 2, so I'll
There you
replace
go. That works. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
My card is a goon, which is
Goon.
no problem.
A goon.
A goon. It's a Savage Land mutant, but I think it's a goon.
Well, not to be confused with
The Magia goons. I think that's why I
goons.
think that, because it's like the henchmen. So
Yeah,
I
they're
call
like
it a
in
goon.
suits.
Yeah, but I'm just used to saying it's a goon.
It's a goon.
I mean, they're henchmen. They're kind of goonish.
Goonish.
I don't know. I'm just rambling now. So I have a soul gem that I can go ahead and put out. So whenever I defeat a villain, I can put a shard on here, and then once per turn I get that plus fight. So that's kind of cool. My Drax here says look at the top card of my deck, and I can discard it or put it back. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and discard it. It's just Maria, so hopefully I can get something better. I have 1 fight, which is great. I guess I can go ahead and just use 2 of them and take the henchman. That way I can draw an extra card. And then I have 3 recruit, which isn't going to do me any good, so just use 2 and get that.
Okay.
And your card is another Savage Land mutant.
Okay, so I should have used my ability, but that's okay, because
Oh,
I would
sorry.
have just had him come out
Okay.
anyway. So I'll take a shard for Star-Lord there. I'll take another one because I'll duplicate. And let's see, I have the Surviving Sprig Root, so it's going to allow me to get an extra card at the end of my turn, but I get an extra, or I get 1 fight right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 would be 9, and I will take this. So
Okay, that's fine, yeah.
And I get this extra one here, so that's going to go in my discard pile. And then I have 2 recruit, and I'll take 1 of his shards.
So I have Ronan the Accuser. This
Ronan.
ambush is so weird.
What are you doing?
It's dance off, bro. Distracting you,
That's
turd blast.
that's the best part of the movie.
That's so good. Anyway, the ambush is each player simultaneously points their finger to accuse another player. Each player who was accused then gains a wound. Each player who was accused the most.
Well, it's a tie.
You
so
could accuse yourself.
I could, but I didn't. So we just take a wound.
It is the weirdest card. I'm like, what the heck? Alright, well, that's okay. Gamora lets me gain 2 shards, so I'll go ahead and take those. And I have 3 fights, so I'll just go ahead and take that henchman so I can gain an extra card. And I have 3 recruit, which really isn't going to do anything, so I'll just go ahead and take
No,
that
we really
shard.
don't have a great HQ.
Not at the moment, so.
Alright, what's my card?
It's a mutant. You're fine.
Okay, well, so I actually have 6 recruit and 1 fight. So with that, I'm going to take this Star-Lord,
There you go.
because I like that Star-Lord.
Get something new.
And
I like Star-Lord too.
and with my 1 fight, you know what? I think I'm okay. Because if one of those guys leaves, then all
It's
we do
not
is
too
we get
bad.
rid of one of these, and that may not be a bad thing.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm going to save my shards.
Okay, sounds good. Mike.
So actually, Thanos right now, he's down 4. So he's only 20. We could generate 20 to hit him because we have 2
Oh,
gems
yeah,
on the
nice.
table.
Well, another gem is coming onto the table now with my card. It's the space gem. The
You know,
purple
one thing I think you've been forgetting to do is add a
Whenever
shard.
you defeat a villain.
Yeah.
I think I've only defeated 2.
Okay, so you should have 2 on there.
Okay. So I'll make a change here. I am forgetting that because I'm not used to having that one. Alright. This space gem, the ambushes, gains a shard for each empty space in the city, which will only actually be 1. So it's not bad. So I'll make some 6. And I have a handful of gray cards, which is nice. I have 2 fight. I mean, I have this.
That gives you +2, right?
Once per turn, you get +2 equal to the number of shards. So that's 4 fight.
Oh, you get +2 per shard?
Oh, no, you get plus the fight equal to the number of shards. So it's +2.
So +2, yeah.
That's
what I thought.
4. Alright then, so I have 4 fight then. So I'll just go ahead and take that so I can draw an extra card next hand. And then I have 5 recruit.
You can get the Groot.
What's this Groot do? He does gain 2 shards. You can spend shards as recruit this turn. That's not bad. I'll take him. So at least I can gain a couple shards.
Alright.
Your card. Oh, I defeated a villain, so I should get a gem or a shard on this.
Okay.
Before I forget. You just have a meeting. So go
Yeah,
ahead.
I could have used that,
out.
but that's okay.
I forget that.
Yeah. Alright, so Star-Lord gives me a gem,
You want to copy it?
and I'm going to copy.
You
Or
need to
I
make
could,
a change.
yeah, yours is not that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you go.
I'll make change, and then since I'm copying, I'll take 1.
There you go.
I also have this.
That's pretty good. So he's at.
So that once per turn, I get +2 recruit.
He's at 18 now, correct? Because we have 3 gems on the table.
That would be -6. So he would be 18.
Math is hard.
Math is hard. I also have another. Once per turn, I get to draw a card with that.
Ooh, nice.
Star-Lord, so I will draw a card. I guess I could have drawn 2. I got a wound, which that's not good. I do have my Surviving Spirit Groot, which will let me draw an extra card. So he gives me 1 fight. There's 3, and he is a 6. So
You've got him
put
as well.
another 3 there. So that will give me.
And another.
I get that shard.
That's a pretty good card.
Yep.
Now that once you get him into play, that'll really start helping us.
Yes. So I have basically 3 recruit because of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take that Gamora.
There you go. All right.
So card to the HQ, please.
Yes. And my card. This is a Master Strike. Is that the last one?
Yep.
Oh goodness. Okay. That's a
Crud.
wound. Just get rid of it. I'll get rid of Drax. I don't want to get rid of this Gamora. So I have Gamora here, which says gain 2 shards. So there's that. And I have 2 fight. So technically I have 5 total because of this.
You take him out.
I could. Might as well. Yeah, that's fine by me.
And you get a shard.
I get a shard, yes. So I need
Here.
Here,
There's the 3.
Yep. And then just keep 1 because I'm gaining it here.
Yep.
And I have 2 recruit, and there's nothing to take. So that's kind of good.
Alright.
Your card is another henchman.
Okay. So,
Go ahead and get your gem before I forget. Your shard.
well, I can draw an extra card because of that Star-Lord,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice. I can get a gem for him. Actually, I'm just going to turn these 5 in. Actually, I'll just turn those in because I'm going to duplicate that to get another shard. So I have this power gem, which the power gem says that once per turn I get +2 fight. So I got +2 recruit, and I also have +2 fight. I got a lot now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. So that takes him down to 16.
That's pretty good.
Unfortunately, I am not generating anywhere near
Enough.
that.
Yeah.
So that gives me 2 fight,
Well, our HQ's kind of
3, 4, 5. I would be at 10.
You can take out Ronan
I could
and
take
then
out.
take out a henchman
I could, but I
and
don't.
just clean up the city.
But I don't think I want to get rid of
No.
those.
So do you have just 1?
So I just have 1.
Yeah.
I could use
Well,
that
you
to draw
could-
another card.
Did you copy and get 2 shards?
Yeah.
I was going to say you could have copied the red one.
Yeah. Well, I didn't.
That would have helped a little, but
Next turn, I'll try to remember that.
Okay.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 recruit.
Ooh, you can
I
take.
get the. Ooh, I am Groot.
You can get that card.
Let me see. Which one do I want more though? I am Groot says when I recruit my next hero, this turn you gain shards equal to that hero's cost, which that would actually be really good.
Rocket says you get +1 fight for each Master Strike in the KO pile, and he's a 5. So just go ahead and take that.
I'm gonna take 5.
He has a 5 already, plus. And then you get another 5, so that's 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him.
Yeah,
so now we might be able to actually hit the guy.
Hopefully.
Okay, that is my turn.
Well, I've got a handful of gray cards, but my card coming up here is Supremor. So he gets a shard, and so does Thanos, but that's not too bad. So I have a wound, so just go ahead and get rid of that. I have 2, 4, 2 and 4 is 6. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take out Supremor here for 4 and do that. Oop, he goes over here. And then I have 4 recruit. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the Star-Lord because it's that copy ability. And that's that.
Ooh.
And you, oh, I should have got a shard because I defeated someone. You have another mutant.
Okay.
That's not bad.
No,
our city's doing pretty good.
That's not bad. Draw a card for him. Ooh, I got another Infinity Stone.
So what does that take us to? We're doing pretty good.
I've got 4, so 5.
I've got 5.
So that's 10. So he's actually down to 14.
We're getting somewhere.
Well, 15 with that shard.
We're getting somewhere though.
So I could get. Well, let me do my 1 shard, and I could actually duplicate that to give me 4. What does this one do? This one, once per turn, I may move a villain to a city space. If I do, gain a shard. So I could. Let's do that. So let's just move. What the heck? Let's just swap those guys, just so I can get a shard.
That's fine.
That's kind of a cheap shard. So I can duplicate and get 4. I would only have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
You could hit him.
No, I'm 1 shy.
Wait, you thought you just said you had 15.
I do, but
he's 15.
He's the 16.
Isn't he? No, he's at.
Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Would put him at 14.
15.
15. Oh, I can't hit him. Okay, so there's 1. Let's make sure I'm doing this right. 1, 2, 3. Copy. 4, 5. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Do it.
All right.
That's the first time we've been able to hit him.
Yep. So I'm going to hit him.
Yes.
And
awesome.
And hopefully he doesn't hurt us when he hits us back.
That's fine.
So
that's great though.
Here is his fight. Is each other player discards an Infinity Gem artifact they control.
Ooh.
So you only have 1.
It's
so
really
those,
good.
I know those are going to go back in the supply. So
it's fine. So where's it go? Just discard? Is that what he said?
Yeah, discard.
Cool. I don't lose it totally.
No. So
that's
I
fine.
think the one I'm going to get rid of is this one because I don't really use
that's
that
fine.
ability.
That's okay.
So I have.
You hit him.
That's I did hit him. I felt good about that. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You can take pretty much anything but Groot.
I'm going to take this Star-Lord.
Yep. That's 4.
And I have 3 left.
You can take that shard for 2. No, that's, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that shard and I'll fizzle the 1.
Okay.
So, that's not bad. I feel good.
Alright, the Demon Druid. That sounds a little weird. So ambush, another villain in the city gains 2 shards. So let's just put it on one of the mutants to make it 5. Are we in agreement with that? That's
I'm fine with that.
Okay, cool. I have a handful of grays again. So I have 2 fight and 4 recruit. So I'm gonna go ahead though, and just so no one escapes, spend 1 of my shards and take the mutant, and then I get to draw an extra card. I have 4 recruit. Do I want him? Yeah, I think I'm gonna take out Star-Lord as well. So that's me. Your card is Dr. Minerva. She's a part of the Kree Star Force. So each Kree villain in the city gains a shard. So that will be this
Rowan's Kree.
Is he?
Yeah, he's Kree. So he gets a shard.
There you go.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
All right, so my turn. So I will draw a card for that Star-Lord artifact. Ooh, okay. And I will get a shard for him. Let's see. I don't have any Infinity Stones to play. I'm going to play this Gamora, which says I gain 2 shards. So I'll get those. So Thanos, we only have 2, 4, 6, so he's 18.
What do you have?
Well, I don't think I can hit him because even if I duplicate that, that's only 4, 12. Oh, wait a minute. I got my rocket.
There we
Rocket.
go. He's 10.
Yeah. He's 10 because he's 5 plus those 5, so that is 10. And then I have my Surviving Sprig Groot, which is 11, and lets me draw another card.
Mm-hmm.
It's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Just enough to hit him.
Alright, let's hope he's not too bad.
Okay, let's see
Be
what his...
gentle.
He's gentle? Okay.
Gentle.
Oh, he's that big one. Gain a hero from Thanos' Bound Souls pile. Then each
Nice.
other player puts a non-gray hero from their discard pile into the Bound Souls pile.
I don't have a discard because I just shuffled.
Then each player puts a non-gray hero from their discard pile. So that's good. So
You get a card, and
so
we don't lose anything.
I'm going to get a card. Which one do I want?
There's a pretty good Drax in there you might want to take.
Which one's?
I put it in early.
Is
He was
this
a-
4?
Yeah, the 4.
Yeah, okay, I'll take him.
I was going to say he's pretty good. That's that.
And then I have 1, 2, 3 recruit.
You could take that
I could
Drax.
take this Drax.
Might as well. Alright, we have someone escape. Maybe. Yeah, they're gonna escape.
Okay, so what that means is one that is 6 or less goes bye-bye. So yeah, let's get rid of that one. Just put it up here into the KO pile.
Sorry, Nebula. That's fine though, because we didn't really use her. So the card that is going to be into play is the Reality Gem. And Ambush is they gain a shard for each Infinity Gem villain in the city or escape deck. So that's actually good for us. There's nothing there. Yep. So I have Gamora, which lets me gain 2 shards. And I have Groot, who lets me gain 2 shards. And that actually triggers my Gamora to let me gain another shard. So I've got a lot of shards here. So that's 5. I'll just go ahead and make change there. Alright. And I have no fight whatsoever. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and spend my 5 and take this because I want to have another gem for when we start going up against Ronan again.
You mean Thanos?
Thanos, yep. And then I have 5 recruit.
You can get that Groot.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Groot for 3.
Or that Groot.
I like this one.
And
And
that.
Fizzle. That card just comes right back up.
Alright, so...
Your card is a Scheme Twist.
Okay, so that's the 6th
Which we
one.
haven't had in a while, which is fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So... well, that puts Thanos' power back up there.
But we're doing okay.
Alright, so I'm going to play this Drax, and since I can look at the top card of my deck, I will put it back. Then I will use that Star-Lord artifact to draw said card, which it is another
That's nice.
artifact. So he'll allow me to get a gem.
Keep in mind we don't have many villains left.
He will allow me to get a gem, I know. I
How
don't
many more
have...
cards does he have?
Thanos has 2.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and play my Surviving Sprig Groot, which is only 1, 2, 3. Best I could do would be 4, 5. Oh, okay. So I'll do that. So I will copy that ability, and for 5 fight, I will actually take this. Take the Savage Land Mutant, so I can take an extra card next turn. And then I have a wound and 4 recruit, and I think for that 4 recruit, I'm going to take 2 of his.
Okay.
So
Do you have it to make change?
yeah.
Okay, you're good. Okay.
And
That it?
that is it. I'm drawing an extra card because of him. Actually, I'm drawing 2 extra cards
Yeah.
because of that, so that's good.
Okay, my card was Savage Land Mutant. I have an artifact here with Peter. I also have my Soul Gem back. I'm going to go ahead and play that Legendary Outlaw card. So choose an artifact or any player controls with a once per turn ability and play a copy of that. So I actually have one. They would give me, if I copied your red gem, that would give me 3.
They give you an extra 2 fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that so I can get this and draw an extra card. And then I have 2 recruit, which isn't gonna do me any good, so I'll just go ahead and take a shard.
Yep, that's good.
Your card is the purple gem. Gains a shard for each empty space in the city, so that's
There's
1. We have 3 villain cards left.
Ooh, that's not good. Fortunately,
Have we ever gotten that low on the villains?
in past games, not
I
this
don't
game.
remember.
Alright, so I am going to get a gem for him, and I will get a gem for him. Snap into a slim gem. I will draw a card for
Oh,
him.
hey, I should have got a shard on here because I
Yeah.
defeated the villain. I just remembered, sorry.
Okay, I will play Gamora, and I will get 2 shards. So, let's take that and make a change. Good thing is, I'm going to do this. I'm going to use 2 recruit, and I'm going to take one of his shards.
Okay.
I'm going to use the 2 recruit from there and take one of his shards. Then I'm going to lay down Rocket.
So he's 10.
So Rocket is 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14,
He's
15, 16. I'm going to duplicate that. 17, 18.
So where's he at?
He
We've got
is
4 in
2,
play.
4, 6, 8. So he's 16.
You've got it.
17? And what did I just say I had?
I think you had it. Do it again. 10.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah, he's 17. You've got one
2,
to spare.
4, 6, 8 would be 16. Yeah, so,
You're fine.
and I don't have to use my shards.
No, you're good.
Alright, so
Hit him again.
I'm going to hit him.
And our thing is?
The fight is each other player reveals their hand and gains a wound for each card that player has with the same card name as any card in Thanos' Bound Souls pile. So
If it's a card in his Bound Souls, we
Yeah.
get a wound?
you get a wound for each one.
Okay, I don't think so. I have Legendary Outlaw and Surviving Sprig, so these 2 cards.
Legendary Outlaw and Surprise Sprig. Nope.
Awesome. That worked. So how many does he have left? 1?
He's got 1 left.
Okay, cool.
So
Does that count? Would it be 2? Because does it count the card on top, or is it just 1?
well, if you play the final knockout, it's you take this guy out.
Okay.
I'll be satisfied if we could
Yeah,
just hit him. Yeah, so not used to hitting him with the thing on him, so I actually get to take his thing. And I've got 1 recruit left, which actually I have 3 recruit, but so I'm not going to buy anything. And that is that turn. And did I, oops, let me look here, did I play the one? No, I didn't play the one that lets me draw an extra card.
Okay. So my card then is Captain Atlas, and he gains +1 fight for each shard on the Mastermind, which isn't any at the moment, so we're doing okay there.
How much fight can you generate?
Not a lot, unfortunately, I don't think. How many do we need? 16?
2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, 16.
16? I don't know if I can do that. Let's see. So I've got 2 fight there. I should get a shard from Star-Lord. Choose an artifact that any player controls. So I'll do your red. So that will be
2.
2. So I'd copy. So that'd be 4.
No, you're copying.
I'm just copying it for
so
mine.
you only get the 2,
So
yeah.
2, 4, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm 1 shy. That sucks.
Did you count your soul gem?
Yeah.
The 2 here or the 1 from this little gem?
So 2, 3, 4 because of the copy. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm too shy.
You don't have any other artifacts in your hand? Or
I've got
infinity
recruit.
stones? Yeah. Don't think that's
No,
gonna
well,
help.
I've got 2. I could do the copy 4, 5. I could get this guy out so we don't have someone escape. So I'll do that. And then I have.
Does he have a fight or is that just
It's
ambush?
an ambush. And I have 5 recruit. I think I'll go ahead and take this Groot.
I'm Groot.
Groot and branches. I'll do that. So that's that for me. And you get the time gem, which is the only gem I don't think we have out. Play another card from the villain deck. Time gem gains shards equal to that card's printed victory points. Ooh.
We only have 1 left?
Yeah.
And I know what it is. It's got to be a scheme twist.
Well, then that's fine. But if we play it,
If we play
that
it,
doesn't get anything here, so that's fine because
No.
it is a scheme twist.
but the problem is now the villain deck has run out.
Does that mean we lose?
That means we lose.
You're so close.
We were so close, but this is the closest we've ever been.
Yes.
All right, so let's give Thanos
Thanos, the Infinity
trophy.
Gauntlet.
Yeah. Okay, we stopped the presses because we had to do a quick lookup since it's been a while since we've played this. We actually, according to a post on BGG, get to finish the turn. So that scheme twist will go off, and we had 7. So let's see. Well, here's the other thing: is we only have 5.
But that means he doesn't get. You
Well,
play
but-
as many shards as you can.
But when that runs out, we also lose according to the scheme.
But can you complete your turn?
Well, let's complete the turn just to see.
Okay.
Okay. Because let me just double check that again. It says when the mastermind has 10 shards or when there are no more shards in the supply. So actually, I think that would mean the game
That
is
ends.
going to end immediately.
Let's just finish it for fun.
For fun?
Because I want to see
Okay.
if we could.
So let's just say he's got 7 on him. I can play this other Infinity Stone.
That post on BGG was from Don Stiller, so if you're watching, thanks for a little bit of help here.
So let's see. So I'm going
Give
to
you
draw a card. I can't gain any more shards because there are no shards to gain. Let's just see if I could even hit him. So I'm going to play
I can.
Drax the Destroyer. He's going to be 4. I don't have any other Guardians in play, so that doesn't come into effect. I have Rocket.
So that would be 10.
He's going to be 10, so I'm at 14, 15, 16, 17. Copy it.
18, 19.
18, 19, and he's at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So he's actually at 15. So I would actually beat him.
He would be at more than 15,
Why?
wouldn't he?
Well, we're knocking him down by 10
Okay.
because of the stones. So we put
Yeah,
him at 4.
but he
Oh,
still
he's got
has
5.
that. That's what I'm saying. He's at
Oh.
20.
So
Or he'd be at 19.
he'd be at 19.
You've got shards to use, though.
Well, that's true. So my shards actually will kill him.
Yeah.
So what this one says is each player reveals their hand and discards all cards with the same card name as any card in Thanos Bound Souls pile.
Which is what that other one was, right?
Yeah, so I don't have any
No, because you
cards.
played them too, so.
And then all I would have is that. So
We would have won.
we would have
This
won.
is a weird situation of an ending.
You know what?
Because technically this probably could have triggered it and that could have triggered it.
Yeah, so, but if we get to complete the turn,
Yes.
now the scheme actually completes because we don't have any. So I'm going to say that this is a loss
If
for
we say
us.
it's a draw, that makes
Well-
me feel better.
I'm going to say it's a draw, but in reality, we are going to give Thanos the trophy. But know that we took him out.
We did good.
It's basically was like the no-win scenario.
Yeah.
We were getting killed. We killed him as we died. So,
Okay.
unfortunately, let's give Thanos the trophy.
Okay.
Well, we have to take comfort in the fact that this is the best game that
It
we've
is.
played with the Guardian set.
Why couldn't we just have like celestial blood in us, so then we could not have died?
Yeah.
Why couldn't that been a thing?
We could have been a living planet, or the son of a living planet.
That would have been a little odd.
Yeah. So
That evil planet's not nice.
yeah.
Spoilers if y'all haven't seen the new movie though.
So let's get to what we think. Okay, so Megan, do you want to go first? Or you want me to?
I'll go first. I'm disappointed that we lost, but I'm really glad that that's, we got down to it, because that's, like you said, the best we've ever played, especially with this expansion.
And Thanos is super hard.
He is.
I think.
He
I think
really-
he's one of the
he's one
hardest
of the
masterminds.
hardest. And I feel like we're not that good at this game. For whatever reason, the cards are never on our side.
Let's be honest here. We have not played this game in over a year.
No.
We played 2 games the other day, just to try to get refamiliarized with it.
And
We
we
played
jumped
with
back
the
in.
Guardians. We got our butts kicked.
You can
Probably
see that on
within
Facebook.
30 to 40
30
minutes, I
minutes
think,
the other day
for
it
both
was
of those
bad.
games. And that was because
We kept getting Scheme Twist and Master Strike.
Yeah, we
Someone kept
got
drawing
hammered.
Master Strike.
hey, yeah, I know, and that just took every good
Yeah.
card we had. That rocket card is really
That
cool.
is good. That should have came up so much earlier, unfortunately. But we didn't have that good of an HQ.
No,
The cards were not good, and as much as I love Nebula, this card is not a good card.
yeah, I'm not wild about that card, even though it's only 2. It's, given a villain a shard, which actually isn't that bad if you could put it on a weak villain.
It's just the point of the matter. If you don't have that out, it's kind of ugh.
Yeah, I mean, thinking about that now, it's not bad because it would be a free shard if you could put it on a lesser villain like the Savage Land Mutants.
Still though, that just kind of clogs up your deck, and you have to play it too. So if you didn't have that out,
Yeah, well, she does offer 2 recruit,
yeah.
so that's not bad.
Anywho, I like this expansion. I haven't personally played with a lot of the other ones though, but I'm just a really big fan of the Guardians, so I think this is really cool. But I've only seen the movie, so I don't know a lot about these other Kree villains that kind of come into play.
Well,
But they seem
from
cool.
from the first one,
I mean, Ronan.
Ronan,
That's
yeah.
about it. But I mean, these other ones that we got, I'm like, I don't know who they are, but they look cool. But I think it's really cool. Overall, I think the aspect of the shards coming in is really interesting with this expansion.
Well, I think
Because it makes it harder, but it also helps you out.
the fact that you get an extra fight, the villains get an extra fight too, but especially with that Star-Lord artifact, I got 2 of them, plus I could, early on I was able to duplicate, so I was getting 2 shards when I was remembering, because I did forget a couple times. So before you guys on YouTube hammer me on that, yes, I am aware that I did forget, and I pointed it out in the video. No, I really like this. I'm trying to think of, since it's been such a long time, other than Dark City, which expansions we've actually played. I know we've played, I think, the Fantastic Four, we've played the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
We have not played Deadpool yet, and we've not played the Captain America 75th anniversary yet.
And we need to get Civil War.
We do need to get Civil War, but I do like this. This is unfortunately the only scheme that we've played is uniting the shards.
Just because it ties in, I think, best with the movies, and we're not affiliated with Marvel to help promote, but if they want to, sponsor us, that'd be really cool.
So this is what I'm going to throw out to you guys is, would you like to see us use the Forging the Infinity Gauntlet against the Avengers
For Infinity Wars?
for Infinity Wars?
Yeah.
So if you guys want to see that, post a comment on our Facebook page or leave a comment here on the video.
We probably will do it anyway, but, if we get good feedback, then we'll definitely be more encouraged to.
Well, I'm thinking I might do that this summer if I get bored. So
Yeah, that's true.
because I know you're going to be working throughout the summer, so your
Yes.
availability is going to be kind of hit or miss. So if you guys want to see Dad play solo with that, also let me know. But no, I like the cards. I like the different abilities. This artifact thing. You have less cards that are generating fight, but you have cards like that rocket that with the
rocket's
Master
great.
Strike, you're getting an extra bonus there. I guess I can't really speak to how the Guardian set stacks up against the other ones because, like I
We
said, we haven't
haven't
really
played
played
them.
them. But I do like it. I do like the Infinity Stones. I do like the shards. So I think it's really cool.
It is. It's a really good expansion. Definitely go out and get it, especially if you're a fan of Legendary or just a Guardian fan in general.
And Marvel Legendary is...
It's a great game.
It's my favorite deck builder, even over Star Realms.
Really?
Yeah.
It's up there. I don't know. I like both of them.
I love Marvel. Actually, Megan loves Marvel too.
Me too.
You know, we love the characters. We love the movies. So, you know, that's right in our wheelhouse.
Okay, here. I like Star Realms if I want to play competitively.
That is true.
Co-op.
That is true.
So that's they're
well,
equal.
this is semi-co-op because if we win, you know, you get to add the points up from the villains you've beat. But that's not. Yeah,
You would have won just because you got Thanos with your points.
Thanos was like 7 points
but,
apiece.
I mean, you're ultimately playing co-op until you're like, oh, bragging rights, who got more.
Well, and you know what? That's never been a concern of ours. We always have just played this as co-op.
I still look at the points, but
Well.
yeah,
okay.
I mean, it is a co-op. I look at the points at the end.
But so not only is this my favorite deck builder of all time, it's actually one of my all-time favorite games.
Yes.
This is gonna kind of goes up there with like Roll for the Galaxy,
That's good.
Lords of Waterdeep.
This is one of our first games we actually started playing, getting into the tabletop hobby.
That is true. And how can you not like playing with these characters that you know and that we really like from the movies?
Because we are not into the
You know, well, no, I mean,
we've never read them.
That is true.
So.
We have not read any of the Guardians of the Galaxy comics.
I haven't read any of the comics, really.
But that's okay because we've got the MCU. So
MCU's good.
Yeah.
We won't talk about the TV universe. Although the Netflix TV universe is amazing.
So I think I've rambled on enough about Legendary. You know, any of the sets that really come out, other than, you know, there's like the, was it the Secret Wars and the Noir? I haven't got, I probably won't get. Not really much interest there, but we do need to get Civil War.
Yes.
And we need, and like I said, we do have the Deadpool. So I'm actually, you know, we'll probably do the Deadpool when Deadpool 2 comes out.
Yeah.
That would be a fun one to do. So.
Deadpool is just fun in general. I mean,
Well,
come on.
and we will keep it family friendly.
Yes.
So don't worry about that. All right, so I've rambled enough. So that is Marvel Legendary Guardians of the Galaxy. You should be able to find it without any problem. I was at my game store tonight. They had it. So if you like the movies, if you like the Legendary, if you're looking for another expansion, definitely get this because, like I said, with the shards and everything, definitely adds more.
I'm kind of hoping that they make a second Guardians expansion.
That would be kind of cool.
Because, I mean, you have the characters. You're getting into more, especially with the new movie. You've got Yondu. You've got Mantis. You've got Nebula, who's an unofficial Guardian, who I will count. I mean, you've got other characters you can bring in. You can bring in, you know, the Nova Corps and stuff. You've got these other people, and, you know, they're expanding more. I think another expansion would be really awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Because then you could have Ego, too, as a villain.
All right, so we're getting too far ahead of ourselves. So let's just wrap it up, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
If you would like to support us, you can visit patreon.com/dadvdaughter.
Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.
That was funny.